Million-dollar question. Now let's move on to another trending story because the National Universities Commission of Nigeria has just released a list of 58 illegal universities. Chukudi.
Can I quickly just check there to see if my university's name is there?
Scroll down the list. Whose
thankfully, my university
there?
is a state university, so it definitely cannot be there.
It can be there.
You can quickly check if yours is there, and we'll come back, to discuss that. But tell us about this. This is
Now, the NUC is a government agency that is responsible for, maintaining and promoting quality standard education in our higher institutions. And I must say that, with all the challenges beguiling higher education in Nigeria, the NUC has fared considerably well. But the truth is, it can always get better. 58 illegal universities
How
in
does
operation.
that even happen?
How did they even get established? How did they start? How did they get students? How did they come into operation?
Now, the truth is, a lot of Nigerians are desperate to get certificates. We have spoken severally about brandishing a certificate. After all, you went to university, I went to university. But the truth is, the heart of man is wicked. People look at situations and would want to exploit these situations. If we allow them, then it's a problem. To have 58 illegal universities shows that we have not been doing something right. I know that the NUC, on a regular basis, publishes names of illegal universities.
We even have some legal universities that are still not accredited to do certain courses.
It's a problem too. Now, what we must do is try as much as we can to inform parents, inform students, and also the entirety of Nigerians so that they will know what are the basic guidelines and requirements. How do we know if a university, is legally certified to operate? How do we know that these universities are not just out there to exploit Nigerians and take advantage of the desperation of people who want to get the very best of education? Now, what we must do is try as much as we can to ensure that those who are the sponsors or the patrons of these illegal institutions are brought to book. Because the NUC chair was saying that, we do this regularly. We publish these names and we try to go to these universities. When we go there, when they know that we are coming, they will run away. So it will appear like it is a Tom and Jerry kind of situation. They know you are coming. Somebody is obviously feeding them with information, so they run away. What we must do is go out hard and clamp down on them, send the patrons of these universities to jail for a very long time.
Absolutely.
And nobody will do that again.
Chukudi, I'm going down the list of these 58 universities, and what is striking to me is that a lot of them seem to have UK written beside them, like Columbus University, UK, TU International University, UK, Pebbles University, UK.
Cape Coast University, Ghana, Lagos.
Can you
also
imagine?
Volta. You see, the truth is,
we see this one, EC Council, USA, Ikeja, Lagos Study Center.
you see, the truth is, a guy man will always be a guy man. And if you allow the guy man to enjoy the privileges of a guy man, he's going to guy more people. If you even take a look at that list, you see a lot of Christian missionary university, Christian. Now, the perpetrators of this evil act try as much as they can to position themselves to exploit the desperation of people.
So what happens to people that then go to these universities, study for a good 4 years, get their certificates and find out that it's a fake certificate?
Unfortunately, the certificate that they would be brandishing or they are brandishing is no better than the wrap of a suya. The suya that you bought last night, the wrap, that wrap is even more valuable than your certificate because if you smell it, the onion and the grinded pepper will still give you some feeling of nostalgia, but this certificate is a waste. You cannot, process NYSC. You cannot be employed because it is an illegal institution. So what we must do is try as much as we can to set things right. My heart goes out to the many Nigerians
that are
who have
there.
lost their funds, and we must begin to ask questions and hold those who are supposed to ensure that people who perpetrate this evil do not have a field day. We must begin to hold them to task because you cannot just say you are the NUC, you are doing your best, you are doing this, you are doing that. There's no excuse for that.
And we need to continue with better screening processes as well because it's not only illegal universities that we've seen. We've heard of fake doctor and so on and so forth. This is becoming a norm. It's becoming so imbibed in our culture and it's scary.
Very true.
And
very
also
true.
to young people who are seeking to gain admission in university, that's very important. But please ensure that the universities that you're going to seek admission in are accredited. Do your your due diligence. At the end of the day, ignorance of the law is not an excuse. Parents, do not be so driven to ensure that your students and your children are in school such that any school that comes, you throw your children in. Oftentimes, I've had to sit with my little cousins and say, what is the name of the school? What course are you going to study there? Because the truth is, sometimes there's something Nigerians call bobo. They will bobo you, you know, they will fool you really, telling you that they're going to help you with your admission and everything. Yeah. If it sounds too good to be true, most often it is too good to be true.
In addition, one thing I remember, you know, writing JAMB several years ago, you know, we always had the JAMB brochure.
Exactly.
Where you could
check
all of the institutions, you know, the courses that they offer or the disciplines of study and, you know, the basic requirements.
And that way parents could even find out their children that were lying to them, because there's some children who are collecting school fees for first semester, second semester, and third semester when we know there's no third semester.
And parents will be able to help these children make informed choices.
And also it speaks on the level of secondary school education, because if you're not getting the assistance in secondary school to know what universities to apply to know what course is best suited for you, then there's a serious problem there as well.
Oh no, we do have a major problem in that regard.
The problem with Nigeria education is not one that you can even qualify with deplorable. You have science class, commercial, arts. Science class, commercial, arts.
And the way they now even decide who should be in science class and who should be
If you are not intelligent, you can't be in science class. That's the understanding or the misconception.
Yeah.
Only the intelligent ones go to science class. And if you cannot cope with further maths, mathematics, geography, physics,
fall into art
chemistry.
Class. Oh, I was one of the people that from the very beginning, I knew that I was not cut out for the sciences. So from the moment I finished my GS3, I knew I was going to the arts class and I stuck to it.
I think it's also about education and information. And not, you blockhead, go to art class, go to science class. You people don't know anything, or commercial.
Like, even when I was younger and I did a summer school once in Ibadan very quickly, and I remember going into the summer school and they literally said to me, make your choice, is it science or is it art? So I am literally there looking like, okay, but there's so much in science, there's so much in art, can we not break it down a bit further? There's literally that definition, science and arts.
So we need more career guidance for young people in secondary schools. Like Leila mentioned, we need to see that the school is also involved in guiding them to select the university that they want to go to.
To enjoy more of these our Ogbonge videos when you just watch, press this button to subscribe on top of our YouTube page. You go love her.